I met my wife. We met in Mexico. She's from here, from the UK, and during the first years of the relationship, she wanted to come back to the UK, and I wasn't even speaking English. I didn't know any English. It was crazy. I came to undertake a master course to see how far I could go. And I think that was the year before the pandemic, and then that's where my life, that's where I had a really unexpected turn, because the pandemic arrived and all the opportunities, the dreams, the ideas, the inspirations were gone. With the pandemic, the whole landscape was completely changed. And then I went through a process of thinking, overthinking what I was going to do with my life. You know, I always took any kind of job in Mexico, so it was no problem for me to just look for a minimum wage job. I was like, yeah, that's no problem. Hopefully it'll be temporary, but you don't know what's gonna happen next. And I kept applying for professional jobs in politics, but nothing was happening, and I just carry on. And I kept changing minimum wage jobs. And not really finding any opportunity as expected. So that was when the British dream completely changed for me, and it became a nightmare because of the external situations going on. And it was really, really difficult as an immigrant, because I had already left a really good job in Mexico. Because I wanted to be here with my wife, and I wanted to go further with my career, go as far as possible. And then, all those thoughts come to your mind. And they start to really make things much harder. Because it's a lot of whys. Why did you do this? Why did you do this? You shouldn't have done this. You should have done this. And it becomes really difficult to keep going and get out of that sort of crazy situation in your head. So yeah, a lot of tension also in the relationship, because it wasn't easy. I wasn't happy where I was. I wasn't happy being in those minimum wage jobs, because for me it was like a downgrade in many ways, and I could not believe everything that I left behind for that. I was like, okay, it's supposed to be temporary, but it's been a couple of years at least. And nothing has changed, and it feels like nothing's gonna change ever. So you keep trying, but things don't change, and you feel trapped, essentially. You feel trapped. I am married now, expecting my first baby.